Hi, my name is Mallory Madfes. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I work at Goldman Sachs, and I'm an associate in the Global Markets Division. Some key elements of my role are I work with some of the most senior people in the division, and I really help make things that maybe don't make sense make a little bit more sense and help drive decisions based off of data. So I work on a business intelligence and strategy team, and I help build dashboards, I help build visualizations, or as my manager says, make really messy things clean. My career journey so far it's actually really interesting. So after high school, I was an intern at L'Oreal at Maybelline, and I was an intern on the product development team. And I ran around throughout the city actually finding nail polishes in the top 100 and made swatches of them. And it was a really good summer for me to learn, like, okay, you have to put the time in if you want to work towards something. After that, when I went to college, after my freshman summer, I actually worked on a project with Accenture, and I stayed at that job throughout the school year for the next couple of years, and it was working in ERP, which is Enterprise Resource Planning, and we implemented a new system for the entire campus, every single colleague, and it was really fun. It taught me a lot. And I got to work then in the higher ed industry. The summer after that, I went to NBC Universal. I worked in on-air operations. I actually tested all of their alarm systems on their backup channels, which was really fun. I knew nothing about satellites or alarm systems or even how TV worked, and learned everything on the job, which I want to stress that most of the things that I learned or that I needed from these jobs, I learned on the job. And then after that summer, I came to Goldman. And how I got here was I went to a conference, and I went to a Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers conference. It's the largest engineering group on my campus. And I was standing in line for my buddy, who really wanted to work at Goldman, and I was standing in line, and I got to the front of the line, and my mentor, he's one of my best mentors, he was like, "Why do you want to be here?" And I was like, I want to do consulting. And he was like, "I used to work in consulting, and everything I could do at my last company I can do here, and I'm part of it." So he basically convinced me, and I came to Goldman. I worked in New York City that first summer. I then decided to pursue my master's, so I had an extra summer to do an internship. I asked to come down to Texas, which is where I still live, and I did an internship in Irving at the time. And then I found my way onto my current job, and it's been so much fun. I would never have expected to get here, but I love what I do, and I'm really excited about that. The best advice I have ever been given is to not close myself off to things and to be open to any opportunity. So I think some students or some young people are like, I only want to do this, and I think by doing that, you actually close the door to a lot of things that maybe you would be really good at, or maybe will get you to the next place you want to be. I think the most challenging parts of my job are that I never really know what my day is going to be. I can go in the morning thinking I'm going to do like these 10 items, and then when I get there, there'll be an email in my inbox or something will happen, and my day completely changes, which I would say is also one of the most fun parts of my job. It's challenging, but it's also really fun because it means that almost every single day is different if I approach it that way. And it's been fun. That's really all I can say is I have a lot of fun at my job. And why is it rewarding? It's rewarding because I get to impact people. I get to impact students like any of you who are watching, and I get to go out and talk about the things that make me me, but also the things that I've done to get to where I am. First thing I would say is if you are interested in something, learn about it. And something I would tell people who want to come into this industry is just start talking to people, reach out, network. It's never too early to learn about something is what I'll say. And it's also never too late to learn about something. So never feel like just because you haven't done something yet means you can't do it. You always can. And you can always change careers. I actually asked a year ago at my job, I asked to start doing something different, and that's how I got to where I am now. So it's never too late and it's never too early. It's always the right time. Something I wish someone had told me when I was younger is people always tell you you can do anything, right? It's a very broad statement. You can do anything. You can be this, you can do that. And I think that in a sense is true, but I think something that people don't tell you is really learn about the things you are passionate about. Do the things that excite you. And hopefully along the way you can find people that are also excited by that or think that that's something interesting. And chances are, if you're interested in it, you're probably not the only one, right? So someone else out there has that passion, and try to figure out how to make that into a career. That would be like the best advice. I wish someone had told me that find the things that make you happy and figure out how to make those things become a career and become something that you do for your life. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed this and continue learning, continue growing, and thank you.